This is how you make amazing homemade chocolate chip cookies.
Cookies? Today we're making some chocolate chip cookies for the holidays. It's Thanksgiving when this video is going up, so today we're making some chocolate chip cookies to bring to Thanksgiving. So since we're making homemade chocolate chip cookies, we're making the dough and everything. We're not just taking it out of the package, we're making homemade chocolate chip cookies. So we're first gonna put 3 cups of flour into the big bowl. Alright, now that you got your 3 cups of flour into your bowl, you're now going to put 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now you're going to put 1 teaspoon of salt. And now you're going to put half a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, now that all our dry ingredients are in this bowl, we're just going to mix it all together. Alright, next we're going to get our sugars and our butters blended together a little bit. You're going to take about a cup of sugar, of white sugar, and then a cup of brown sugar into the bowl as well. Alright, now that we got our cup of brown sugar in here and our cup of white sugar in here, we're going to take our totally legit softened butter, and we're going to pour this in here and just mix it all together. You want to do 1 cup of butter, so that's about 2 sticks of unsalted butter. And now we'll mix. Alright, now that this is all mixed together, you're going to get 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. Crack 2 eggs. Alright, now that you have your pure vanilla and your 2 eggs, you're just going to whisk it even more. Now that this is all combined, you're going to mix this with this. I'm adding it to each other in intervals, only because it'll be easier overall for just mixing. Alright, I switched over to a spoon to mix this right now just because the rest of it slipped out from the bowl. So I poured the rest in, so now it's kind of hard to mix, but it'll become one, don't worry. Alright, now that this is all mixed together, we're going to add our chocolate chips into it. And then I'm going to put this in the fridge because I have my brother and his wife coming over later. So I'm going to make these fresh for them. Put however many chocolate chips your heart desires. I'm going to see if this is enough, but I might add more. Alright, and there's our chocolate chip cookie dough. So I'm going to put this in the fridge for a few hours, and later tonight, when my brother and his wife are here, and after dinner, I'm going to make these so we can all have them fresh. I'll do a reaction, I don't know if they will. So we are a few hours later. We have our cookie dough out of the fridge now for about 30 minutes. We're going to roll them into some balls, put them on the baking sheets, put them in the oven, and then have the final product. Alright, so now that we have our cookie dough balls on the baking sheets, we're going to put them in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then we'll try them. There they are in the oven. Alright, so the cookies are out of the oven now. So we're going to let them sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll do a taste test. Alright guys, now that these have cooled down, we're going to take a taste test. Look at that. Lots of chocolate in there. That's really good. Definitely got to try these.
Very chocolatey. Good.